Good morning, traders. John Caruso coming to you here for the morning of October 6th with your futures market outlook for the morning. Top news in the overnight does look as if Congress is getting closer and closer to a bipartisan stimulus bill. The other top news in the overnight was the head of the ECB, Christine Lagarde, spoke with the Wall Street Journal, and she reinforced the idea of additional stimulus to come in Europe, as well as the possibility of negative interest rates in Europe, as well as the European recovery begins to wane, as it is here in the United States from our point of view. Taking a look at the stocks in the overnight, very strong session overnight. The SPY looks like we're going to come in up about 8 points, up 0.12%. NASDAQ actually down a little bit this morning, down 0.20%. And the Russell remains the strongest, up 0.77%. Germany advanced 0.86% in the overnight. Clearly, European equities were drafting support off of the comments made by Christine Lagarde. Doing the rundown here in the commodity markets, oil likely is going to be pressing the top end of our range here today. We are not bullish on oil from this point. We do actually think that there's a near-term short side trade coming up here in the immediate term in the oil market. Take a peek at that if you get a chance. Taking a look at gold. Not a big fan of gold here either. Obviously, gold suffered a big correction over the last 2-3 weeks, down to 1850, trading at 1922 this morning. We don't have a lot more upside in the range here in gold before we think gold could fall back again below 1900. So I do think if you are bullish on gold longer term, I think that's the right approach. However, I do think you're going to have better levels to buy gold again here very soon. Looking at currencies right now, the dollar pressing the low end of our range. The euro is pressing the top end of the range. We actually do think there's an immediate term trade to take the euro possibly short in the near term, as we do think the U.S. dollar could gain a little bit of fervor here in the immediate term, as we don't have a lot of downside left in our range analysis in the U.S. dollar. Another side note, taking a look at the VIX index. The VIX index has remained bullish trend while the stock market has pressed the highs over the last couple of sessions. So that's something to really be concerned about. If you are an equity bull, you typically want to see bearish trend volatility. You want to see these big moves up in stocks happening on rising volume and lower volatility. That is not the case right now. So beware if you are pressing the highs here in the stock indices this morning. That's all I have for you this morning. Feel free to reach out by email or phone if you need some additional commentary on any other markets. Once again, I'm John Caruso. Thanks a lot. Thanks.